Hello, YouTube here, and everyone else here on YouTube watching this video. It's Lisa Stade here of the YouTube channels of Lisa Stade and Hitler Obsessed. Today I'm going to talk about something that I actually enjoy here on YouTube of a bunch of different genre videos. Probably already know based on the title of this video who it's about, what it's connected to. That's right, I'm talking about Adolf Hitler. I'm talking about Hitler and Pradogies. The Untergung downfall. Yeah, I'm talking about that. I actually like watching those. I consider myself an Untergunger myself and a part of the community. I never upload any downfall apologies. Uh, not right now, but heck, maybe if I learn in the future, I will upload one. Uh, but yeah, that's I'm gonna talk a little bit about the history. And I also want to give a little bit of backstory to, how I found out about these. I found out about them, when my current Hitler Nazi obsession pulled up, back in, was it 2015? Year 2015. Sometime after, John Forbes Nash Jr., the mathematician that I like from Beautiful Mind, passed away. And I grew up in a time where, you were ashamed of something like Hitler or the Nazis being, let alone an interest, a hobby, something you did on in your privacy, let alone an obsession connected to Asperger's syndrome. It was taboo. It was like, what I guess used to be like, what the LGBTQ people went through with, coming out of the closet. It was just something you didn't say. You didn't come out of the fuel bunker and say you had a Hitler Nazi obsession. I'm using LGBTQ comparison, probably describe it as best as I can. Probably the worst comparison that I could give. But the downfall prodigies are based off of the 2004 German, you can get German or English subtitles. I have a DVD that also has French subtitles and a Blu-ray DVD too. Oh, and then I also have a PAL region, so I can also listen to, Downfall in Germany. If I visit Germany, I will have to do that very late and very quiet because they don't like that dictator. They had him. They don't like him for the stuff he did. But yeah, those prodigies, or I'm gonna talk about the history of some of them. This came from the website of Know Your Meme, so you can look into that. I'm probably gonna leave a link in the description for that for you. And here is definitely the story of what is going to be not only of the Hitler Rant prodigies, HRP prodigies, the Untergunger Community, but also a bit about the movie here of Downfall. Okay. Okay, so Downfall is a English, German, French. You can get it as it's a foreign language subtitle film that's from Germany. That's about the last days of Adolf Hitler and his days in the fuel bunker as the Third Reich is pretty much ending and everything is just crashing and burning in flames and just complete downfall. Get it? That's the pun. Downfall. Uh, uh, that also goes by the name in Germany, if you're German, the Untergang, which is the same as downfall. It was directed by Oliver Beagle, which is the director of the film, and produced by there's also from a screenplay by the producer that was in contact with this movie of Bold and Eichenthal. Okay, Bold Eichenthal. So the movie was actually started in filming, and this is gonna be a little bit of backstory. Uh, guess where I found this stuff? This is not a cited source. That's right, it's a Wikipedia page. Oh, me using Wikipedia? Shame on you, Lisa. Hey, it's not going on academia. It's from Wikipedia page. It's the YouTube video. Calm down. So the filming of the bit of the movie that was to become Downfall started in from September to all the way to November of the year 2003. They wanted to make everything historically accurate in the location, which was the cities of Munich uh, and Berlin and St. Petersburg, because they wanted that architecture from the era that was still available at that time that hadn't been knocked down, so they could show the street fighting of the house to house or street to street fighting between the Russians and the Germans in Berlin. So they also wanted to make sure they get detailed historical sources. This is what the director and everybody went to get all the sources of historical sources, whatever footage they could find or whatever, to get the accurate depiction of, Berlin, in 1945 or Berlin in Germany in, the 1930s, 1940s, I mean, not 30s, 1940s. So, especially near the year of 1944, 1945. That's what they wanted there for pretty good historically accurate art, which, yes, made it one of the best films to be very historically accurate. Even a lot of the characters had makeup, dress styles, the costumes of the characters portrayed very accurately to the actual characters. Like, the guy who plays Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi propaganda minister, who is played by Ulrich Mathis. Looking at my notes there. Yeah, if you look up a picture of the Ulrich Mathis as, I guess, Goebbels downfall on Google Images, and a picture of Joseph Goebbels, yes, they made him look pretty accurate. Same thing with I guess if you look in the year of 1945, yes, you would see probably a pretty accurate picture of Joseph Goebbels, and you can check the comparisons, and literally it's very similar. It's just one is probably in, black and white, and one's actually on a HD colored film set of a movie production. Same thing with Bruno Ganz, who also did a good job of playing Adolf Hitler in that film. He even hung around and learned and watched and imitated very well people that had Parkinson's disease, because at near Hitler's death there, Hitler said a lot of people very consider this almost fact that Adolf Hitler could have had Parkinson's disease. So that's what Bruno Ganz did. He even if though Bruno Ganz is a bit taller than Hitler, Hitler was 5'8" to 5'7", but towards the end of Hitler's life in 1945, he was about 5'7". I'm 4'1". I am shorter than Adolf Hitler. I can tell you, I'm shorter than Bruno Ganz. I'm a bit shorter. So when people say Hitler was a small guy, I will actually give you my height. I don't think he was a small guy. I am pretty small at my size as a 31-year-old adult. Now, tell me Hitler's a small guy and I think you lost it. But yeah, they had a very good depiction of Adolf Hitler at his age at was it 55 or 56, pretty much at his both year. No, it's both year. His last year on Earth, I guess so you could say. Uh, yeah, same thing with Ava Braun and the Figurine character, and even Trudeau's Young, which is the one of the main memoirs that this movie is based off of. And yes, this movie is based off of, definitely is one of the main characters of the whole thing, is the one of Hitler's secretaries that becomes one of Hitler's personal secretaries. It does start off with whole meeting in the beginning of the movie, Adolf Hitler, and yes, they did portray him as a very polite guy and stuff. He was known for that in the history books, from people that were around him, very polite, very gentleman. A lot of times would people that knew him would have used the gentleman like of an Austrian Viennese gentleman, even though Hitler's from Braunau am Main, he did not like Vienna, but that was where he was raised, so that's probably what his manners were like, was from Austria, I guess, it's like if you had a upbringing in, China or India. Your upbringing in manners and etiquette's gonna look different if you're from India than from China, and it's gonna definitely look different from America, or Germany or Austria. It's a different upbringing Hitler had. Very different. Some would say volunteer they call for CPS. There's a lot of issues in that family. Uh, but yeah, I would hope this video does not get struck down for that description of Hitler being polite, because this is one of the things that made the film pretty controversial. Was trying to humanize it, so it made a lot of the audiences not like the film. But it got a very good it won an Academy Award in the the 77th Academy Award when the movie was aired in 2004, which was if I look at my which was after it was aired in the Toronto Film Festival on September 14th of 2004. Yeah, that's what got a lot of the you're humanizing Hitler criticisms from the audience, but now it's a very liked film. It's one of those, you have to see this before you die. I owned it on NSTC in Paris, so I can definitely have seen it before I die. But, uh, yeah, it was given one of the best. It was nominated as the best foreign language film at the 77 Academy Awards. This is all from a Wikipedia article. It's pretty much quickly done here, but it's pretty much just a general summary. Probably the accurate, but a general summary. So like and subscribe to this video, hit the notification bell, share this video, leave a comment on this video or any other video on this channel. You can leave a comment and share the video. Hit the thumbs up. Don't hit the other one that's the opposite. Hit the thumbs up would be really nice. I like likes. It just makes me feel good. Don't give me that one. Doesn't make us feel good here on YouTube. You can donate to my Patreon and my subscribe star. You can visit my BitChute channel of Lisa Maria Stade. That is all one word. I've mentioned so many times on this channel. I hope everyone knows how that's gonna look on BitChute. I wonder if you could even type that into the search bar BitChute, in lowercase. But you can send me a friend request on Facebook, leave me a comment. I will make sure to as soon as possible when my college studies and time allows me to have free time to comment back to you and reply back to your comments and hear your feedback. I want to know everyone here on YouTube. How do you like the new videos? Do you think they're good? Do you think there needs to be any improvement? Leave me a comment. I like to hear about if they're good or not, what needs to be improvement. I have nothing against that. I like, growing this channel. Definitely need subscribers would be nice. So I need 1,000 of those and 4,000 public watch hours. Bye now. Now on to part 2 of the video.